Wizkid has some explanation to do, because I cannot be the only one that has observed this. This has now become a consistent pattern. I've been observing for a while now, and I was thinking this was, a myth, but now I can conclusively tell you that this is now a fact. There is this that Wizkid does on every single record that you have him on right now. Personally, there's only one other artist that I have seen that have done this, and he's not even a Nigerian. In fact, he's not an African, and I'm talking about J. Cole. Now, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, tell me why for every single time you have Wizkid on a record as a guest artist, he goes above and beyond to give you not just something that you do not expect, but something that is so fluid that to have you asking yourself, where is this type of record when it comes to his projects? Because honestly, it feels like whenever Wizkid is in the studio for his own personal project, he has like a clear path of what he wants to do, and he rarely ever deviates from that path. But whenever you decide to put him on a record as a guest artist, that is when you see a side of him that you rarely see when he's making his own personal record. Because tell me why he had to do all of that in this particular song titled Get Paid by Sarz featuring Asake and Skillibeng. Now, if you listen to this record, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It reminds me so much of the Wizkid that I had in the days of Daddy Yo. This is the Ayo Starboy Wizkid, and that is exactly what I vibe with. Now, I'm not saying the new Wizkid is not all that, but trust me, that experimental Wizkid for me is the Wizkid in his flow state. You know when they say that someone is in their flow state? That is exactly how I felt listening to Wizkid on this particular track. Now, this is not to discredit every other person in this record, but Wizkid absolutely carried in this one. Damn.